Yan, good morning everyone. Today, as I promised to you yesterday, is gonna be a special episode. We're gonna be talking about inflation. Ayan po, inflation. How does it affect us Filipinos? Ayan po, kasi medyo nagkainitan sa discussion about inflation. Maraming nagsasabi, hindi naman namin nafe-feel ang inflation. Sir Lloyd, ganito, ganyan. We're gonna be discussing about it. How does it affect us Filipinos? How does it affect us traders most especially, di ba? Pero sama na natin mga Pinoy, right? Hindi lang sa mga traders. So, how does it affect us mga Filipinos? What does it really tell? As you know, inflation for April is down 3%. 3% na lang po compared to last year, which is 4.5. That's 1.5% decrease, which is very big. It doesn't sound much, but if you're into economics and if you are into what you call this you're into finance, you know that is big. Laki po niyan, right? Kasi why is it big? For example, naglagay ka ng pera sa bangko, ang tubo ng pera mo is 1%, should be fair. Malaki na nga yung 1%, di ba? Annually. Tapos ang inflation this year is 3%, meaning mas malaki pa yung tubo ng mga expenses kaysa sa tubo ng pera mo sa bangko. So that's big, right? That's big, right? So mas malaki pa siya sa tubo ng pera mo kung ganun, diba? So that's why we have to talk about this. That will be our topic for today. If you have any questions, if you have any comments about it, please post it on the comments. The discussion will start at around 8:40 in the morning. So if you're just watching the replay of the video, if you want to go directly to the discussion, kindly forward the video to around 20 minutes ba? And 20 minutes, so you can go to the discussion right away. So yan. So first I want to go to the comments of everyone before we start our topic. Good morning to my daughter Laika, and to everyone. Hops, good morning sir. Makyan, hi sir, good morning. Joel Agares, good morning Sir Lloyd and Laika. Joel, I saw your message kanina umaga. Ang ganda ng message nun, right? Thank you so much for that. Jing Martinez, good morning coach. Good morning din. Just want to double check my audio. Joel, yan. So, inputs po sir sa PSEI, Tesla, MPI, IRC. Uy, magandang news si MPI. So, si MPI ang nakakuha ng project dun sa expansion for the LRT, so that's gonna be good for MPI. I think gagalaw na to sa MPI, though nagbagsak siya the past few days. It broke its support, but the projects, guys, I tell you, if it drops, just keep buying it if you're an investor in MPI. It is a good company. If nakita niyo yung toll gate sa Manila, every time dumaan kayo dyan, pera yan ni MPI, right? Para po yung piggy bank. So lakas ng pera niyan, sure money there. So yeah, I'd go for MPI. That's one of my favorite investing stocks as of the moment. Joy P, good morning. Arman Tanglao, good morning Sir Lloyd. Hops, sinulat ko na yung mga requests mo. Daanan natin yung chart mamaya. Should we have time still? I think we still have. Ikaw naman na una nag-request. Ben Moneda, hi Sir Lloyd, good morning sir. Insights po kay IDC. Si IDC mataas na. Laki ng akyat kahapon. Also CHP. Just wait for it to do a pullback if you wanna get in. IDC, fundamentals wise, it's good. Sa CHP, medyo shaky ako. So, if papipiliin mo ako, I'd go for IDC. Pero antayin nyo lang yung pullback. Jovi Tanel, good morning, Sir Lloyd. IDC, Alco. Alco is still playing at the support. So, I'd say it's still good to go. Pwede nyo po i-test buy yan. If nakabili na kayo, so hold lang muna. Marvin Toka, good morning. Dexter Lopez, Maing Buntag, Sir Lloyd. Shoutout sa traders, especially from Doha, Qatar. Good morning sa inyo dyan. Oy, galing ako dyan sa Dexter, was that March? February. Yun. So, hopefully makapunta ulit ako dyan next year. Will help more Filipinos learn how to trade and especially financial literacy. Riz Crisostomo, good morning Sir Lloyd. Good morning then FRM JCB. Good morning sir. Insights for VLL and BPI. I'll write these down. These are good companies. Si VLL nga lang medyo nag-downtrend. Si BPI nagsisimula na pong mag-support at umaakit na. So, dapat nakapagbodega na kayo kay BPI habang maaga pa if ever you're into that company. Hi, may Villaflor. Good morning. FPH. First person shooter. Ang bag gamer talaga eh. May background music, sir. Burnstone TV Gaming. Yes, good. Uni Nani, good morning, Sir Lloyd. Tugs and MPI. Tugs and MPI. Alright, these down. Si MPI, andyan na. Si Tugs, alright down. Tugs, maganda naman si Tugs. Talaga, as of the moment, napakamura pa ni Tugs. So, I'd say bodega. While mura pa si Tugs. Kaloy, 62, good morning. Rizan Diaz, hi sir, good morning din. Tommy Montano Escobedo, good morning coach. Lloyd, Metrobank at DMC is in my recommendations for today, I believe. Yes. Also Metrobank. Right, so Tommy, so here are my recommendations for today. Andyan po sa video description. I placed it in the comments also para may reference kayo. So good picks, Tommy. Good job. MBT and DMC. Andyan po yan sa mga recommendations ko today ang dalawa. Right, Arnold Medic, good morning. Joy P, Sir VLL and MPI po from Joy P. Those are already in the list. Those are listed. So yan. Nga pala guys, kindly the topic today is very nice. So I will ask for a little favor on my end. From my end. I hope I've earned this. Paki-share po ang video. Please share the video to your Facebook walls so that Filipinos around the world will know what inflation means. How does it affect us? I don't want to define inflation anymore. And share it to your trading groups din para mga newbies doon malaman din ano effect ng inflation sa kanila. Mark Alvin and Ciso, good morning Sir Lloyd, MRC, ABA and BCOR po. Paki-share po ang video. And then, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. LV Aquino, good morning, Sir Lloyd. MRC, ALCO, AC, ALCO. AC is in my recommendations for today. ALCO, PHA, and ECP. Si PHA, gumalaw na po ng malakas kahapon. So, medyo high risk na siya ngayon for trading. But I am into mid to long term. So, pwede pa yan si PHA if ever gusto nyo talaga kay PHA, okay pa siyang pasukin ngayon. Rizan Diaz, sir, yung Ali, ALI, I'll write down ALI. MC, good morning. Insights po for PNB, ZHI. Alright, I'll check these out. Sulat ko lang muna. Sorry. PNB, ZHI. And Burnstone TV Gaming. Sir, side topic sir, naglalaro po ba kayo ng FPS games sa mobile? Suggest ko po Shadowgun Legends. Alright, so I'll check that out. Ang linalaro ko ngayon is, I wanna be honest with you, hindi siya FPS. Brawl Stars. Yun po yung linalaro ko ngayon. Kasi short lang yung mga games. So anyways, I'll write these down. Ay, wala pala. Game lang pala yung binigay mo. Right, so DMW sir from Annie Lin. So I'll write that down. Kumustahin natin if pwede na bang pasukin ulit after the pullback ni DMW. Pwede pa bang pasukin? Dexter Lopez, sad to say, late na masyado namin nalaman sir. Sige lang, we'll make sure na di namin ma-miss yung comeback here sa Doha. Right, so yan po. So hopefully yan. John Vincent Pleto, good morning Sir Lloyd. Thank you sa reco mo last time sa Globe. Sell-off na kaya or hold lang? Insights din po kay MRC. Yes, nga pala. Nirecommend ko si Globe last week. And ang lakas ta. Even yesterday, it was very lakas ng galaw ni Globe yesterday. I don't recommend selling it yet. Tingnan natin yung chart niya. It's still touching the upper Bollinger Band, so we have good momentum right now. It is at the resistance though. So, tingnan mo today. If ever pumula yan, you can sell half, right? Because we are at the resistance levels. Just sell half. In case na mag-pull back siya, at least nakapag-take profits ka na. Right? So, good job sa pagpasok mo kay Globe. Recommended Globe here because of the earnings. And overall, it's at a very good support area. So, that's how I play trading. Yeah, so pag pumula yan today, pwede mo siyang i-sell half. I think aakyat pa to si Globe since maganda naman yung earnings niya. So, yun. Congratulations, enjoy your earnings kay Globe. Yan, sorry. Josephine Marcelo, MRSGI, please. Thanks, MRSGI. I'll write it down. Nag-pullback si MRSGI after very good, ang ganda ng first quarter earnings. Kung kailan maganda yung earnings, saka naman bumagsak. So, nagka-sell on news si MRSGI. So, sadly, That's the stock market. Even if magandang news, pwede po yan bumagsak. That's the unpredictability of the stock market. Joel Lilo, good morning, Sir Lloyd and Laika. Good morning then. Nanette Mill, good morning, sir. You're a blessing to us. God bless to you. God bless you and your family. Thank you po, Nanette. Right. I'm really happy to help. Thank you so much for the good wishes. God bless you too. Gehian Peñaloga, morning, sir. PHA, CHP, salamat po. These two, sulat ko. PHA and dyan sa CHP. So, I'll just continue with the others na lang. Daan na natin po yan mamaya gayan. Sian Lau, morning Sir Lloyd and Laika. Time check, it's 8:28 so still early. Sir Lloyd from Rizan Diaz. Sir Lloyd, posible ba tataas MBT? Tagal na kasi mga 2 years na yan. Yeah, possibly. Pwedeng umakyat si Metrobank. It's a good company naman. So, I'd say yes, it is. Right, Metrobank is it's a good company. Yun nga lang, dumaan tayo sa dumaan tayo sa bearish na market. So look at our MBTs, MBTs. This is one of the easiest stocks to trade, right? Here are the buying area and here's the selling points right here. So right now we are still in the middle of the buying area at saka sa selling area. So I think it is still gonna go up, especially that Metrobank is doing well as a bank. So yes, it will still go up. I think it will, right? Nasa na ako? Biglang bumagsak yung comments. Right. Samantha Morales, good morning, Sir Lloyd. I've already sent you personal message yesterday on Facebook about mentoring kaso di na seen. Hope you could have time. Alright, so tignan ko yan mamaya, Samantha. Sorry about that. Jerry Tan by Lloyd. Gawa naman po kayo ng review about AA Equities Brokerage. Maganda ito sa may trabaho, gustong mag-trade. Ano ba pros and cons ng broker na ito? Bakit ibang broker wala pang stop loss? Sige. Thank you so much for that recommendation, Jerry Tan. Try my best to make one soon. Alright, let me just write that down para hindi ko po makalimutan. Review for AAA equities. Yan. So, gawa tayo ng review niyan in a bit. Alright, Gilbert Veles, morning Sir Lloyd. Web please. Alright, so web is my recommendations for today. Erwin Asedillo, morning Sir Lloyd, IRC po. Apa Jing Lara, hi sir, pasilip po na MPI. Those are in the lists already. IRC is in my recommendation for today. So, Erwin, pwede po yan bilhin ngayon. Sir, pasilip MPI from Apa Jing. Asylum Group, good morning, Asylum Boys. And Arnold Medic, good morning, Coach. Good morning. Henry Ordiales, good morning. Orizan Diaz, thank you, Sir Lloyd. God bless po and good morning. Ruben Alcoriza, PAL and LTG and FNI. Sir, so si PAL, LTG and FNI. Ito si FNI, nagdadalawang isip ako eh. I was looking at the chart earlier. Mukhang pwede naman. Alright, so, it's 8:30. So, let's go to, wala naman comments gaano. So, yan, I was able to read all the comments. So, I guess we can start the discussion already. Right, so, yan, before we go to the discussion, we wanna thank our sponsors. Check out eToro, guys. If you're looking for a good avenue to to earn passive income in stocks, check out eToro at eToro.com. There's a feature here that says copy trading. Yes, just go to copy people, look for good traders. If you think they're good, just click on them and then you just click on copy. Makikita nyo naman yung performance nila. This guy is doing well the past few months. So, if you think this guy is good, just click on copy and then put in the amount that you want and then stop loss lang and then click on copy right here and then whatever this person gains moving forward, right, you are gonna gain also. So, siya na po magtatrabaho sa inyo, para sa inyo. All you need to do is do your thing. Kahit ano po ginagawa ninyo, siya na po bahala mag-trade and then pwede nyo bisitahin every now and then if you think you are if enough na yung gains nyo, you can stop the copying and then mag-take profits na kayo. Si eToro na po bahala magsweldo sa taong yan. Right? This guy is good. You can check this out also. Right? So, copy trading po. There is a way to earn passively in the stock market. You can copy me if you want to. Makikita nyo naman po yung performance ko. So, ito lang po, please create an account using my link. My account, my link, affiliation link is down at the video description. Please make sure you use that because that is gonna be a very big help for me. Malaking tulong po yan sa channel para mapatuloy po natin yung program natin everyday. Ang bilis ko na mag-Tagalog. Yeah. Nung simula, ang hirap na hirap ako mag-Tagalog eh. So, yan, I'm getting better. So, getting there. So, asan na ako? Rico Docena. Good morning, Sir Lloyd. Okay lang ba magdagdag ng fund kahit nag-pending verification account ko? Kahapon lang ako nag-fund pero nakapin na sa'yo kahapon. Okay lang yan. Alright, for your verification, if medyo nadidelay, email this guy, jeffgu@etoro.com. Please check out that person. Ang galing po yan. He's the direct support for Filipinos dito sa Pilipinas. So, he can help you with the verification para mas madali, especially if na-fundan mo na. Good morning, Sir Lloyd. Good morning sa lahat. Nagbe-breakfast while watching Daily Grind. Pwede po pa-include sa list sa CPG and DMC. Right, sure. Coach, bagay ka rin maging DJ. Mag-sideline ba ako mag-DJ? Pwede. Right. So, yeah, let's start the discussion. Ayan. So, let me just prepare my yung hinanda kong presentation. Hindi siya presentation talaga, but my guide lang for my discussion today. So, April's inflation report is 3.0%. So, 3% na lang po ang inflation natin sa April, which is lower than last month. Last month kasi is 3.3%. Right? 3.3% ang inflation last month, which is okay na yung 3.3 plus nas okay pa rin. Right? So, heads up, we are expecting for the inflation to go lower and lower. So, that's gonna be much better and better for the country. How? Right? Yun po pag-uusapan natin. Right, so year to date, we are at 3.6% na lang na inflation. Compared to last year, April last year, the inflation rate was at 4.5, one of the highest it has reached the past few years. So, ang taas po na inflation last year. So, 4.5 and this month, 3 na lang. So, it has improved by 1.5% ang nawala. So, 3% na lang. So, ayan po. We're gonna discuss how is it gonna affect us Filipinos mainly and sa mga traders out there, how is it affecting our trades. Yan po. So, marami kasing nagko-comment na hindi ko naman naramdaman yung inflation, Sir Lloyd. Hindi naman bumababa ang consumer goods, 'di ba? So, totoo naman 'yan. Hindi naman kaagad nag-e-effect yan kasi marami pong factors ang presyo eh. For example, consumer goods, isa yan factor is gasolina, and taxes, and everything, di ba? So those are factors na hindi lang si inflation, those are things na maraming factors kasi, let me just organize my thoughts. Yung consumer goods kaya hindi niyo po nararamdaman is kasi marami pong factors nag-a-affect dyan, hindi lang po inflation. Right? But how do we know? So if hindi naman bumababa yung consumer goods, anong kagandahan ng inflation? Anong gamit niyan sa atin, 'di ba? So yan. Ang affected po when it comes to inflation is consumer goods, right? Consumer retail stocks for us traders and consumer goods. Hindi naman siya bumababa kaagad. But ganito 'yun eh. This is how it works. With last year's inflation, high inflation last year, we had enough time, isang taon po, di ba? April last year and April this year, we had enough time to see the spending patterns of the Filipinos. Kasi, kaya bumabagsak ang stocks if mataas ang inflation because there is fears. Yan, ito yung pinaka-kinatatakutan ng mga investors. If there's inflation, kung mas mahal ang mga gastusin, Filipinos tend to spend less. Not just Filipinos, in any other countries, the people in that country will spend less kasi mas mahal, di ba? So that's the expectation. So investors are expecting lesser spending, so lesser income. Yun yung kinatatakutan ng mga investors when it comes to inflation. Right. But with last year's inflation, tingnan natin kung mas nag-spend less ba ang mga Filipinos, right? One of the meter sticks for spending habits is checking our retail companies' earnings, right? So, April last year, for 1 year, ano ba ang performance ng mga retail companies natin? Nag-spend less ba ang mga Filipino? So, Number one is RRHI, right? So Robinsons Retails, one of the I'll just name three. Robinsons Retails last year po, annual earnings nila is at 4.03 increase compared to of 2017. So 2018 earnings nila mas malaki pa po sa 2017. Meaning kahit nagmahal ang presyo, kumita pa rin sila. Right? Hindi lang sila kumita, mas malaki pa yung kita nila compared to 2017, which is much lesser inflation 2017. 2018, malaki inflation, kumita pa rin sila. So, from that company alone, you can see that Filipinos are still spending even with the higher inflation. Right? Ayala Corporation, andyan po, under po dyan si Ayala Malls. Annual earnings ni Ayala is 10.42%. Right? 10.42% increase from 2018. Right, comparing to 2017, mas malaki pong kinita nila kahit mas malaki yung inflation sa 2018. So, that's still good. And SM, right, itong tatlo lang. Ito yung pinaka-common. SM has annual increase sa earnings na 2018, 13.66% increase po ang annual earnings ni SM. So, with this as our meter stick, we can say that hindi ko po this is debatable, but with this data, we can say na kahit mataas ang inflation, mas nag-spend pa nga ang mga Pinoy. Right? Not all Filipinos, I don't want to generalize all, but according to this data, kahit mataas ang inflation, gastos pa rin ng Pinoy. So, hindi lang po yan. Hindi lang sa retail sector. Other sectors that are usually affected are the food sector, si Jollibee, etc. Real estate, properties. Bakit? Because since interest rates go high on high inflation, so si BSP last year nagtaas ng inflation rate, ng interest rate. So, usually, ang properties affected din po dyan. So, we look at properties, companies, kung kumita, mas malaki ba yung kita nila. And IDC, ang dami real estate mga properties na stocks, mas malaki pa rin ang kita. So even if higher interest rates, marami pa rin Pinoy ang gumagastos, right? So, and I don't need to bring up these companies numbers. Sila Jollibee, gumastos pa rin ang Pinoy kahit mataas ang inflation rate last year according to the earnings of the companies, Jollibee, etc. So, and po, the fears behind of high inflation value is Filipinos might spend less since prices go higher. Now, these shows that Filipinos are still spending more last year despite the high inflation. And on that note, if Filipinos are still spending on high inflation, we can expect that with lower inflation this year, at the very least, the same amount of spending will happen. So ngayon na nga na hindi na nag-increase ang presyo, we can still expect the Filipino to still spend at the very least at the same rate. If not, pwede pa ngang umakyat because the spending can go higher since we have lower inflation and prices can go lower. Mas maliit ang tax, oil prices should go lower also. So we are expecting oil price hikes in the coming days. Bababa pa yung mga presyo ng mga bilihin in the coming months. And because of that, we're expecting even more spending from Filipinos. So this is how it affects us, Filipinos and traders. Right? Ngayon, kung magastos tayo, with lesser inflation, we can expect that Filipinos, same spending patterns, if not mas mataas pa nga kasi mas mumura pa yan in the coming months. So that's the good part when it comes to inflation. Kasi ang iniisip ng mga tao, pag maliit ang inflation, bababa ang presyo kaagad. That's not how we are directly affected po. Right? So we can use the inflation as a meter stick for the spending patterns of Filipinos. The lesser, and I'm just gonna summarize everything, the lesser the inflation rate, we are expecting spending habits of Filipinos to go higher. If not go higher, at least maintain lang. So last year, kung ma-maintain lang yung spending habits ng Filipinos last year, we're expecting the companies to still earn this year with lesser inflation. Kaya po, dumadaming investor pag maliit ang inflation kasi ang spending patterns ng mga tao mag-stabilize and will be more predictable. Diba? So, and so if you have any questions of our discussion right now, I hope I was able to explain that properly. Please post it. We'll discuss it. Malapit po mag-copy trade sa inyo from Jojo Hilvano. Sir Lloyd, good morning. Pwede po si Web. Yeah, Web is here on the list. It's actually in my recommendation. Good morning, Sir Lloyd. Congrats sa eToro. You're welcome. And meron pala dito. Coach, DJ Dexter Lopez, sir, okay pa ba pasukin si PXP? I'll write down PXP. Right? That will be part of our discussion. And PXP. Sulat ko lang muna guys ha. Break the cycle. Good morning boss. Pa-check naman si Asna. eToro. Thanks. Let's check that out. ASNA. Uy, pati si Investograms nagsa-start na sa international market mag-charting. So, yeah, I told you, international market is the place to go to. So, pati si Investograms nag-international market na rin. Diorico, Lucena, you're welcome. Estela Petronio, good morning. Jojo Hilvano, good morning, Sir Lloyd. Congrats sa eToro. Thank you, Sir Lloyd. Morning, pwede po ba pa-check si Web? It's on the list. Malapit na po mag-copy trade sa inyo. That's good. Raymond, Sir Lloyd, I can still add funds to my account. I went to my bank and they mentioned na restricted daw eToro kasi may crypto. Sa una lang pumasok deposit, succeeding hindi na. Sa bangko na problema na natin sa bangko yan, right? So, there are banks na don't like crypto. They avoid crypto kasi hindi mapupunta sa kanila yung pera. Kaya ayaw po nilang mag-deposit dyan. So, better use a credit card or different payment method. Amil Angelo, good morning, Sir Lloyd. Everyone, happy investing. It will be a good day today. Lumiliit lang sweldo naming mga OFWs. Yun, that's one problem. Kasi, depende. If ever, kasi ngayon lumalakas si peso, right? That's one factor also, right? Whenever you're earning in dollars kasi, right, a 1 peso difference. Ngayon, 51 na lang si dollars, di ba? Umabot yan na 52, halos 53 the past few months. Right? It doesn't sound much if you are, kung konti lang ang dollars mo. It is painful already when you're earning in dollars in thousands na. Right? For example, $10,000, may $10,000 ka, tapos lumiit ng piso si dollar, that means you lose 10,000 pesos. So, it becomes painful there. Yan. So, Romel Icasiano, totoo po yan, lumiliit ang sweldo ng mga OFWs. Because of that, lumalakas si piso. So, that's the downside of working abroad or earning in dollars. Also, sa Dubai, medyo shaky ang economy nila ngayon. So, lumiliit ang sweldo, tapos wala pang employment protection doon. So, it's really hard to be an OFW. So, kaya po saludo po sa inyo. Keep it up. Aris Pinada, good morning, Sir Lloyd from Singapore. Tommy Escobedo, Coach Lloyd, babalik po ba si Chupetot? I think Chupetot will not be out in public for free anymore. They'll be working with Philstocks. So if gusto niyo pong Chupetot, kailangan under kayo ni Philstocks before you can use it. So most probably that's what is gonna happen. Just the recommended as US yung mga banks na pwedeng gamitin for eToro dito sa Pinas, sir. Si BDO, okay naman si BDO. I'm still using BDO for my what do you call this, for my eToro. That's why I invested my salary in eToro. Sir, bakit lumit ang value ng peso sa palitan to USD, etc.? Right, so pag gumaganda kasi ang economy sa isang country, usually the value of their money goes up. So people are gonna be buying the peso, right? Pag nagka-buying na sa peso, lumiliit po ang value ng US dollar, so lumalakas po si piso, kaya po ganun po ang nangyayari. So, there's a flip side to everything, right? If ever lumalakas ang peso, that's good for the country in a way. For those who are involved in importing or earning in dollars, that's bad for them. If lumiliit sa piso naman, it's good for the tourism side because kasi marami pumupunta dito kasi malaki ang value ng pera nila in dollars. So, there's a flip side to everything. Whenever lumalakas ang piso, may kumikita. Pag bumababa, may nalulugi na Pinoy pa rin. So, really hard to balance things out. Joriso Docena, Sir Lloyd, tanong ko lang paano magda-download ng eToro platform sa PC ko. No need to download eToro platform sa PC mo. There's a link at the video description about eToro. Create an account there, and then you just go to eToro.com if ever naka-create ka na ng account. Right, so I guess I was able to explain inflation, how does it affect us properly? Kasi wala namang comments gaano, wala namang tanong. So, Kung walang questions, mag-exam na tayo. Biro lang. Right, so let's go to my recommendations for today. It's 8:47 in the morning. Sir, malapit na ex-date ng div play ng FLI. Angat pa ba? Mahirap po yan. I can't really say. Especially FLI is a slow stock. So, depende po yan. Pag malaki yung dividends na ilalagay nila, binigay nila, usually it moves. But right now, I'm not seeing any movement lately. So, I can't really say. I don't think so. FLI. Yan. So, nagpo-pull back siya, hindi naman gaanong malakas yung galaw niya kasi nagre-resistance dito. So, I can't tell. Yan. So, let's go to the recommendations. Ito po yung recommendations ko ulit for today. I'll just post it in the comments so that you have a reference. Number 1 is IRC. In no particular order po ito today. IRC, we have a good price action for IRC. Galawin ko lang para mas malaki. Alright, so nag-double bottom tayo on the short-term movement. So, it's a confirmation of the support. So, yan po. This is a minor divergence pero bullish pa rin siya, pababa ang presyo support but RSI starting to go up. So this is a much healthier bottom. I'd say this is already good overall. Ang ganda po ng support na yan for IRC. Maganda naman yung earnings niya. For annual earnings, 12,000%. So that should be good enough to make IRC go up. This is a trading stock, so strict cut loss lang po tayo just in case na mali tayo. Always cut your losses po, please. Okay? Hindi naman po for long term itong stock na ito. ABA. So, ABA naman. Yeah, ABA has just bounced at MA20. I'd say it's still good to go. Get in near MA20 as much as you can. Uptrend po yan. Higher highs and higher lows. And the trend is your friend. That is the best time to enter it if ever nag-aabang kayo kay ABA, right? For sa mga gustong pumasok kay ABA. Just in case mali tayo, use MA20 as your support. But there it is. And Metrobank, I'm recommending Metrobank for today. Why? First quarter earnings are very beautiful. Is very beautiful. 9% for the first quarter. And we have good technical analysis right now. Ay, hindi. Meron tayong engulfing pattern and overall, hindi pa siya ma-high risk. So, we still have a support at around 72 pesos. So, that will be your support if you want to enter MBT. I'd say pwede nang mag-start magbudega kay MBT. Overall, napakamura pa rin yan ni Metrobank for a good company. Okay? So, pwede na pong i-bodega si Metrobank for me. This is good for mid to long term si Metrobank. Si Web naman. Right, so Web. Alright, so after the pullback, we are back to its uptrend line. So, pwede na natin i-testing ulit si Web. Right, so we have a bounce yesterday. That's the confirmation buying. And maganda yung first quarter earnings niya, 63%. Good start for the year for Web. So I think this is still gonna go up. So yeah, I'm recommending Web for today. Pwede na po natin i-buy ulit. Alright, next kay Web is DMC. I'm recommending DMC for today. We have a solid support for DMC already right here. So we have a good bounce. We have a minor na what do you call this, divergence dito. So yeah, I'd say this is already a good support for DMC. Pwede na natin i-trade ito. Our major resistance is here. So maganda yung risk to reward ratio niya. So DMC, for a good company, yes, this is good to get into. Yung area niya, at least maliit ang risk. And next up is AC. Yan, so AC naman, nag-pull back and then we already have a bounce for Ayala Corporation. Yes, I think this is good to get in already. Right, so pwede natin pasukin ito si AC for that. Sa mga nag-aabang ng buy more kay AC, I recommended AC here. Mataas na siya ngayon, so but this is the pullback that we're looking for, so pwede na natin pasukin yan dyan si AC. Overall, anyways, this is for long term. Just buy here. If ever it goes down, just buy more. Ganun lang for AC. I really like these kinds of stocks kasi very flexible, especially for long-term stocks. You have a good entry point here. If ever it goes down, you just buy more, right? Because we have a good support right there. And overall, AC is still very cheap. Napakamura pa po niyan. This is the major support area. Andyan po tayo sa area na yan. So, AC, guys, gusto niyo yumaman, lagay niyo po dyan. Kasi ang ganda ng presyo ngayon ni Ayala Corp. Right, so next up is, ayan, yun po yung mga recommendations ko for today. Jovan has a request, Pizza and PLC. We'll go to that in a bit. Morning, Sir Lloyd from Kuwait. Araw-araw kita inabangan from Apollo Jole Hole-hole, jole-jole. I think hole-hole yan. So, yan. Thank you so much po. Right, good morning. Wealth Gainer, good morning coach. Paano malaman yung stocks giving dividends? Salamat. Stocks giving dividends. Mag-a-announce naman din sila if ever magbibigay sila ng dividends. One way to do that is check sa edge.plc.com .ph. Makikita nyo po dyan ang mga dividends na news linalabas po nila. And here, sa chart natin, if ever may D dyan, so meaning meron dividends for that. If you're asking me paano po malaman kung what do you call this, anong companies ang maganda magbigay ng dividends, go to msn.com.ph, msn.com, and then make sure you're in the English na website, en-ph, and then go to money right here. Ito po, money, click on that, and then go to stock screener, this one right here, stock screener. Right, so you go to high dividend yields, this one right here, popular screen, high dividend yields. Makikita nyo po dyan ang mga companies na malakas magbigay ng dividends. Pinakamalaki si SPC, next is si SCC, FPGMA7 is one of the top givers of dividends. So, yan po, makikita nyo po dyan ang mga maganda magbigay ng dividends. So, you can use this screener right here. I also used that before when I was still a newbie. Right? So, PHA po, Sir Lloyd from Taiwan. Thanks po, sir, from Manchester. Right, so it's already in the list, Wealth Gainer. Yan, so that's to answer the question of Wealth Gainer. Right, so again, it's msn.com, and then go to money, and then stock screener. Yan. So let's move forward. I'll go now to your requests, and number one, meron naghihingi ng review. Was that hops? Review over the PSEI. So after yesterday, PSEI bounced at around MA20 area. We now close at 7910. So that's somehow very good. That's still okay because that's good price action. We're seeing higher lows. Hopefully mag-sustain. I can't really say if mag-sustain ito. Maliit ang volume kahapon. Ang buying ng foreign and selling nasa 2.9 billion lang. So medyo maliit po. So I can't really say, especially with the trade wars right now. So investors are turtling up, so meaning they're defensive with their money because that usually causes uncertainty, and if uncertain ang movement ng market, people, the voice investors usually pull out. So hindi pa sila maglalabas ng pera. Sa stock market kasi, I always tell you this, be aggressive at the right time. Right? So right now, shaking market, especially PSEI, and especially sa international market, there's turmoil. It's not the wise time to go aggressive. Okay? So dahan-dahan lang. That's why on my April, if makita nyo po ngayon sa portfolio ko, isa pa lang po ang pinasukan ko. I don't want to be aggressive in stocks this April. So most probably yung April natin na performance it's gonna be hard kasi because of the international turmoil na naman. So, yan. TAG, Sir Lloyd, hold pa ba? I'd say yes. TAGS is a good company. I'd say yes, yeah. TAGS is a very good company. Maganda ang projects nila ngayon. So, fundamentals-wise, ang company is doing well. And it's at a very cheap price right now compared to its highest before. So, I'd say yes. Ang recommendation ko po ay TAGS Bodega na habang maaga pa. Right, but right now for short-term traders, I don't want to recommend it. Depende on your purpose, right? If your purpose for TAGS is short-term trading, dapat ito yung support mo. If you need your cut loss, price range, nag-break ng support right? So okay pa, hold pa siya. 2.69 or 2.70. 2.69 is the cut loss if I was trading TAGS, right? Yan po yung support. Actually, meron pa tayong major support dito. So, that's the hard part of cutting losses. Meron tayong malaking support dito. This area right here. So, really hard to tell. That's why ang recommendation ko kay TAGS, accumulate lang. Right, Felon Cheng, hi Sir Lloyd, CHP, it's already in the list. Insights kay MRC. Christian Turk, indicators are best to use. Indicators are best to use them. Lloyd, I'm not really sure I understand your question. What indicators do you mean? I use Bollinger Bands, support resistance. And basically, those are the an RSI. Yun po yung mga major technical analysis tools na ginagamit ko. Next kay PSCI, Tesla, may nag-ask about Tesla. Right, so Tesla. Simula na tayo mag-international market sa mga questions natin. So charts, Tesla is on a downtrend, so I don't want to recommend it yet. So it's still at MA20. Hopefully, it gives us good signals later on, but overall downtrend po sa Tesla, so I don't want to recommend that yet. So stay put lang muna, especially bearish yung market ngayon. So baka bumagsak pa yan si Tesla. Okay, so next up is MPI. Yan, there's a question for MPI. Let me just go full screen. MPI. Lapit lang ako sa microphone kasi sumasakit na naman lalamunan ko. Wala kasi tayong commercial breaks eh. So kung sino gusto mag-sponsor dyan, makapag-commercial break tayo. MPI. So, yes, I will recommend MPI. If I can recommend MPI today. I-add ko po sa recommendations ko po today si MPI, okay? I think this is good for MPI. I am a believer of MPI. This is a good company. Plus, yung mga lumalabas na news ngayon, I think MPI is gonna go up. If it doesn't go up, magbodega lang po kayo. Yun lang po ang recommendation ko for MPI. Right? And this is for long term. This stock is good for long term. It's resting at a very good price. So, if you think long term, this is a good this is one of the good companies to put in. Ruben Ray Budayaw is asking how to buy 7-Eleven Philippines. Are you planning to buy the stocks of 7-Eleven? Because if you're planning to buy the stocks for 7-Eleven, just look for SEVN. Dito po, this is the stock for 7-Eleven. You can buy the stocks of 7-Eleven here sa PSE. Right, just go to your trading, what do you call this, to your trading app, and then look for SEVN. That's for 7-Eleven Philippines. Right? Good morning, Coach. Baba si AP. I can't say. Let's check it out later on. Unahin ko lang po muna yung mga nag-request na una. Right? So, MPI, I'd say just keep buying MPI. And then next up is IRC. It's in my list for today, so I'd say IRC is already a buy. IDC, masyadong mataas na po after the move yesterday. So wag niyo pong hahabulin. Ang ganda ng earnings kasi na pinalabas first quarter ni IDC kaya lumabas. Right? So I recommended IDC here on the breakout and nagtuloy-tuloy siya. So congratulations sa mga pumasok. Sa mga hindi pa pumasok at na-FOMO ngayon, please stop that emotion. Learn to let go. Wait for your opportunity to buy. We have a strong uptrend right here. Wait for it to do a pullback and then bounce before you want to enter IDC. Right? Always wait for your trading setup. Huwag po kayong mag-iinggit at huwag po kayong basta-basta pumapasok. Okay? So, wala pa tayong trading setup dyan. So, I don't want to recommend that right now. IDC. CHP. Same with CHP. CHP, you're just waiting for CHP's pullback before I can recommend it technicals-wise. Fundamentals-wise, I still cannot recommend CHP, especially, alam natin mag-FOO yan sila coming soon. So, pag nag-FOO yan, most probably babagsak. Baka biglain kayo eh. So, not the right time to enter that stock anymore. Alright, so let me move to the next part of the request. Si Alco. Ayan, si Alco. I recommended Alco last week. Biased as long as the support holds. Support nagsusustain pa rin. The good thing about this is though the support is sideways, RSI is already starting to go up, meaning there is already accumulation at wala na, mas konti na lang ang nagbebenta kay Alco. So hopefully the bullish people wins and the volume strikes, aakyat na po yan. Right now, wala pa po. So, but RSI is telling us na it's getting healthier. So, buy as long as that support holds for Alco. Nasa support pa rin siya, so start accumulating, guys. Si VLL naman, I can't recommend it yet. Medyo volatile yung position niya. So, I can't. I cannot myself. Hindi ko pa po ma-recommend. Noon sana, recommend ko yan dito and dito. So, ganda sana noon. But right now, VLL, alala ko, nandito ako sa Dubai when this happened eh. Right? And anyways, right now, heavy accumulation. I'd say still accumulate VLL. VLL is still a good company naman overall. So, yeah, okay pa rin yan si VLL for me. If it goes, you can use this for mid to long term. Baka hindi mag-sustain, baka bumaba. So, you just buy more if it goes down. But trading-wise, too volatile for me. Siguro get in near 6.80 if you can for VLL if you plan to trade it. BPI, and si BPI nag-bounce na. Right, so it's good to enter BPI actually right now. Right, andyan nag-bounce sa MA20. Problema ko kay BPI, we have hindi, okay na pala to kasi breakout naman yung strategy dyan. So, yeah, BPI is good to buy for me, right? So, you can enter BPI. Anyways, overall, napakamura pa ni BPI. Accumulation ng strategy dyan pag nasa baba pa. Very good company. FPH, there's a good spike in the volume, but this is a downtrend, so I cannot recommend FPH for now. I could be wrong, but I don't want to recommend that. MRC. Yan, si MRC. And after we recommended it here, umakyat naman siya. So we are near resistance. I don't want you to enter it there. Hopefully it gives us maybe a breakout. Maybe a breakout if you want to be aggressive. But as much as possible, I want it to pull back and then bounce before I want to recommend it again. Medyo mataas na po yan ngayon. Very high risk already, so I don't recommend buying it up there. AC is in my recommendations. No, not is it AC? Yes, AC is in my recommendations. Ay, thank you so much, Encarnacion Joel. Right po. For the what do you call this? For the donation. Nga pala guys, yeah. If you like my program and if you want to help the program, you can donate to the channel using super chat like what Encarnacion did, Joel did. That's the $sign beside the smiley andyan po sa chat room natin. So if you want to donate to the channel, you can. Thank you so much for this, Encarnacion. Good morning, Joel. Let's continue. AC in my recommendation. So, stay put lang muna yan dyan. Alco. Yan, si Alco. It's already done. We already discussed that. PHA. Yan, guys. I told you PHA. Just accumulate kahapon. Nag-spike na naman si PHA at that area. Just keep buying the dips. PHA, bodega po ang strategy natin dito. Kasi napakamura pa ni PHA with the, comparing it to the money that it has right now. So, if you have large amounts of money, that is very advantageous for a company. That's one of the reasons why si ABA umaakyat kasi malaki ang pera na hawak. PHA has very big money under them right now. So, I will recommend PHA. Okay, so just keep buying the dips for PHA if you want to. Mid to long term ang play natin dyan. I don't want to recommend PHA for short term. Very volatile siya. ECP, let's wait for ECP to reach the support and maybe bounce before we wanna get in ECP. Nag-fail yung bounce ng ECP dito, hindi nagtuloy-tuloy. So, sadly, it happens in stocks. So, ECP, mamaya na. Not yet time to buy. Ali. Yan, si Ali. Problema ko kay Ali is, let me pull up Fibonacci. Yeah, this is the lowest part. This is the highest part. Yeah, we're still okay for Fibonacci here. So, yeah, we have a support at around this area, 46. And so, you can test Ayala. Hopefully, magtuloy-tuloy uptrend niya. If ever you are right, that will be very beneficial for you. But this is the best entry point for Ali. Right? So, Ali, I usually don't like to play stocks that are up there. So, nag-pullback naman siya. So, this might be good for Ali. Yes, that will be a good entry point. Good job sa nagtanong about Ali. Good find, PNB. Yan, you're learning the discipline of a trader. Always wait for it to do a pullback before at least you wanna try it. Okay? PNB. Right? So, PNB naman, we have a triangle for PNB. Yeah. So, I'm still waiting for PNB to do a breakout before I wanna recommend that. So, for now, stay put lang muna si PNB. But so far, so good. Maganda naman yung income ni PNB. So, I think this is gonna do a breakout. So, if you wanna enter PNB, pag nag-breakout yan, pasukin nyo po. That will be your strategy for PNB. Next kay PNB is ZHI. Right, ZHI. Request for ZHI. First quarter earnings. Hindi sa kanya to. So, hindi na mawawala yan. We have 3 white soldiers. Good pattern for ZHI. So, that means it should be a reversal. Let's wait for it to pull back and bounce. That will be our entry point for ZHI. Let me just load my chart layout ulit kasi may lumabas na earnings na hindi nawawala. Right, so LR, no, not LR. ZHI, DMW. Ayan, pwede na bang bilhin sa DMW? Right now, hindi pa po. After, guys, this is a pattern right here, diba? That's why I did not recommend DMW already. This is a pattern right here. This is called a head and shoulder pattern. Tanggalin ko lang si Bollinger Band. So, these are the shoulders. This is the head. This is another shoulder. That's a bearish pattern. Right? So, medyo when it hit that bearish, you made that bearish pattern, I was kind of shaky with the MW. I do not want to recommend it anymore. And we're still seeing, meron na tayong the lowest high is here, but we're seeing a higher high. But overall, downtrend pa rin yan. So, it's still going sideways. The trend of the MW is going sideways for now. I can't really recommend it yet, though we're seeing higher highs and higher low. Pero ang lapit na natin sa resistance kasi So, yun ang kinatatakutan ko for DMW. So, it's not worth the risk. We have a major resistance at this area. So, if ever it gives you an opportunity to buy here at the bottom, that will be the best entry point for DMW. So, if ever not, I will not be buying DMW. It might go up. If it goes up, maybe a breakout will be a very good entry point na lang. If you really want to get in DMW at this position. I cannot recommend that though. MRSGI, medyo masakit na yung lalamunan ko. MRSGI dropped after the earnings. Ang ganda ng earnings first quarter, 64%. Nagka-sell on news. So, that's stock market for you. But, yes, this is good news for those who want to enter MRSGI. Let it drop lang muna. Let the volatility strike. If it gives us a stabilization in the future, you buy it there. So, right now, iwas lang muna for MRSGI. But it's a good company. It's doing well already. So, I would say, yes, you can buy that in the future. Si PAL, medyo nagta-trigger pa sa lower Bollinger Band. So, I think magda-downtrend pa ito. So, stay away lang muna kay PAL. LTG. There's a question for LTG. Yan. Si LTG, nasa resistance na po. So, medyo, I really cannot recommend that yet. May resistance po tayo dyan. Lakas ng resistance. Though, nag-breakout siya dito. I would wait for a pullback instead. Get in if you really want to enter here. I don't want you to enter breakout. Best entry would be this uptrend line right here. Just ride onto that uptrend line. Simple as that. Ganun lang. Pwede natin paglaruan si LTG there. If it gives us that position, then good. If not, then huwag nyo na po habulin. FNI, ito, nagdadalawang isip po kay FNI. Nag-breakout sa FNI. Ganda ng volume. Did I recommend FNI? Yes, I recommended FNI yesterday. Kahapon pala yun. Let me recall my recommendations yesterday. Yeah, I think FNI is in my recommendations yesterday, diba? Was FNI in my recommendations yesterday? I think so. Hinahanap ko lang yung post. Ang daming post na gumalaw. Ayan, so 507, yes, FNI on breakout. So here it is. Yesterday. So, FNI on breakout. Yeah, I did recommend it yesterday. So, congratulations sa mga pumasok kay FNI. One of our picks yesterday. One. So, yan, FNI. Kahapon po, ang best entry on breakout. Aggressive tayo kahapon. But right now, don't wanna recommend it anymore kasi medyo mataas na. Dapat kahapon on the breakout was the best entry point. If it pulls back and then bounces at that resistance, then that will be your support. That's the best entry point for FNI. For now, I don't want to recommend that anymore. Next kay FNI, asan na ako? FNI, CPG. Right, there's a question for CPG. CPG. Right, so CPG, ang hirap kasi may resistance dito. I cannot recommend CPG. So, for now, range trade tayo kay CPG. Best entries are here. Sell at there. Right? So, it's range trade lang tayo for now kasi ang lakas ng resistance ni CPG for now. I think magsa-sideways pa ito. You don't have to be aggressive. Sa ISM po, ano maganda entry for position trading for ISM? Let's check out ISM. Unahin natin ito muna kasi one of my favorite stocks yan for long term naman. Ang hirap i-position kay ISM ngayon na doon nag-bounce yesterday. We do have an uptrend right here, pero best position trade if it gives us an MA20 position, that will be good. Right now it's very volatile to make a position. Dito sana when it was here, but right now volatility is already there. It's really hard to look for a position on a volatile stock. Best is MA20 if you are asking me for ISM talaga. Right, so next, FLI, nakapag-sell half na ako. Time to buy more na ba for FLI? FLI, wait for the bounce lang before you wanna buy more. Right, for FLI. Congratulations sa FLI. Isabel, hi Sir Lloyd, thank you sa FNI. Nakapasok ako kahapon. You're welcome. Ang ganda ng ang ganda ng earnings natin doon. Right, so congratulations. Enjoy your earnings. Unahin ko lang muna itong mga mga hingi ng mga tao. DMC, mga requests nila. DMC, it's in my recommendations for today, so I don't want to discuss that anymore. PXP, ito si PXP. Ito medyo, if you wanna play speculative stocks, yes, use that as your support. 7.67 is your support for PXP. If kaya nyo po pumasok dyan, that's the best entry point. Maganda naman yung signs niya, technical analysis wise, good price action. I can't really recommend it because it's a speculative stock and I have to be responsible with my recommendation. So, may request dito si ASNA, Arsenal Retail Group Incorporated. So, nagpo-pullback pa siya. So, let's wait for it at MA20. If you wanna wait for this stock here at MA20, is the best entry point. So, this is a good find. Pa-uptrend na siya. So, MA20 po yung entry point natin for ASNA. Right, congratulations for that find. Pizza. May question about pizza. Time check, it's 9:13 in the morning. So, pizza, right, very good. On this breakout, this was the best entry point. Right now, nag-breakout siya, but I don't like these kinds of breakouts na nasa tuktok. As much as possible, wait for it to do pullback before and then bounce before you wanna get in. Pullbacks tayo because this market is not it's not bullish, so you don't have to be aggressive. Pullbacks po ang asahan natin for that. Wag po masyado sa breakouts. PLC. Right, so question about PLC. Right, this is good for PLC actually. So we have a support right here. RSI is starting to go up already. So I'd say this is a good support. So by as long as that support holds for PLC. Pag nag-green yan today, pwede nyo pasukin si PLC. Next is AP. Lastly si AP, kung pwede pa man tumaas. Uy, si AP. Ayan. So this is the support area of AP. Let's wait for the price action of AP. Tingnan natin ano mangyari sa kanya in the future. Right now, it's not a buy. Wala po siyang buy signal. But definitely, buy pag nag-support po yan. Overall, napakamura pa po ng presyo ni AP. Right? So, antayin lang natin yung bounce. Right? So, let me go to your comments. Isabella M., congratulations sa FNI. We recommended yesterday. So, pumasok ka. Congratulations. Abner Especio, FLI. We already talked about that. Good day, sir. How about DD? Si DD, medyo mataas pa. I think nag-pullback si DD. And then, nag-bounce. Ayan. So, we did talk about this the past few episodes. Ride the uptrend of DD on its uptrend line. Right? So, uptrend line lang. And then dyan tayo pumasok as much as possible. Right? For DD. Masyado mataas na po yan. Doon sana sa mga mababa pa. Ilang beses ko na-recommend to si DD. Diba? Remember, I recommended DD here, DD here, DD here, and MA20 bounce. But right now, masyado mataas na. So, it's not giving us any trading setup as of the moment. So, I don't play with that anymore. FDC. Ito si FDC. Ito pala, nagdadalawang isip ako, pwede itong pasukin. May bounce na eh. Right? So, it did do a breakout right here for FDC. Right? And then, nagbumalik bigla. So, FDC, if it does a breakout today, that will be momentum. Pwede kayo maging aggressive on this stock. Maganda naman itong company na ito. So, on a breakout, yeah, you can buy that. That will be a confirmation of the breakout today. So, FDC, breakout, if you want to go aggressive on that. Christine Santos, ZHI, we already talked about that. Si Win, magpangit yung earnings ni Win. Though it's at support, ang pangit na earnings ni Win, negative 23% sa annual earnings. So, baka mag-bearish si Win because of that. So I really can't recommend it yet. RWM, si RWM, eto maganda ito, si RWM. Buy the support, though matagalan ang galaw nito, but definitely a very good company once it moves. Right? So still going up and going up. RWM, buy as long as that support holds. Morning coach, nyari kay Tugs, may bad news po ba? Wala naman, it's just the market. Ganyan talaga. Apollo, Sir Lloyd, PHA, we talked about PHA. Just keep buying the dips, right? Mid to long term naman yan. So right now, medyo high risk siya for short term traders. Best entry is here. So if ever bumaba and then mag-bounce, dyan pasukin si PHA. Si Poppy nagpo-pull back po. So we have lower resistances, so that's kind of bearish for Poppy. So let's see. Antayin lang natin ito sa support ulit si Poppy before we wanna enter that. Right, so ito pala si John Philip, hindi ko nabasa. May buntag Sir Annie. Si Annie, kamustahin natin. Anyways, we still have time. Annie, for me, bearish pa siya. So, stay away lang muna tayo kay Annie. EW. Ito si EW. Ayaw gumalaw eh. So, EW, so far, okay naman. We have a divergence. Yung annual earnings niya lang kasi ang hirap. So, it might still go down because of that. So, let's see what will happen in the next coming days. Pag meron tayong confirmation bounce, we can test out that support for EW. But for now, I don't want to recommend that. APX, ito si APX, mamaya na, pangit pang earnings and then hindi pa nagbabounce ang support ni APX. If it bounces, yes, there's a good divergence if that bounces. So, let's see if mag-bounce. Right, pahabol kay Web. Web is in my recommendations for today. Yes, definitely buy na po si Web. Right, so ZHI, yan. So, yan. So, lastly, si Web. Tingnan natin ulit si Web. And it's in my recommendations for today. Web is a buy. Okay. So, medyo nagugutom na ako. Maaga akong gumising kanina. Hindi ako nag-breakfast kaya I had to prepare for the episode today. So, after this, I will eat. Kasi kumukulo na yung tiyan ko. That's it for today. Right? I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Subscribe to the channel, please. And please share the videos. I'll see you again tomorrow. As always, let's get rich together. Bye, guys.